Welcome back to the show. The Badgers are flying high this week. They've got a perfect 8-0 record. They're ranked 4th in the national AP poll. And tomorrow, we find out where they are in the college football playoff rankings, which is what really matters for Bucky and any national championship hopes they may have. Kelly Price is something of a college football aficionado. So, Kelly, I ask you, when the poll is released, will they be in the top 4?
That's quite a billing, but in a word, no. Georgia and Alabama will be in. Yes, you can argue the SEC East is weak sauce for the Dogs, but the point of the committee is the eye test beyond what looks nice on paper like schedule strength. Both these teams look good. Ohio State, coming off that thrilling 39-38 win over Penn State, will be in despite an ugly Week 2 loss to Oklahoma. And I think Notre Dame makes it in this first 4. The 1-point loss to Georgia doesn't look bad at this point, so I'd see them edging out Oklahoma, Clemson, and Penn State to round out this initial top 4.
Now, if you're right, Kelly, if they are on the outside looking in, how much do the rankings change as the season goes on? Do you think there's still a chance for Wisconsin to be in down the road?
Since the playoff system was installed in 2014, the committee has never picked more than 2 playoff teams right out of the gate. So odds are, yes, the top 4 teams will change. Wisconsin would have a lot of heavy lifting to do to break in eventually, though. The only route that could work for the Badgers is to run the table, and that includes winning the Big Ten championship game on December 2nd. That might be their only shoe-in option because a Big Ten champion, in theory, should find its way into the top 4. But the toss-up here is Notre Dame, who's an independent school but plays the 3rd hardest schedule. If they win out, the Irish would be in, boxing out at least 2 Power 5 conferences, which would be interesting.
Now, we've talked a lot about the other teams, but what is the biggest thing hurting the Badgers' playoff resume?
Strength of schedule in the Big Ten West is infamously soft. No team in the West besides Wisconsin has a record better than 4-3. They've also dominated their opponents 256 points to 93 this season. And the good/bad news is their final 5 opponents are unranked, which is bad for playoff resume optics, but good for chances of making it to that championship game. It's really difficult to judge this team before it meets an Ohio State or Penn State in Indianapolis. Yes, Jonathan Taylor is prolific, but he is injured right now. The Badgers' passing game is improved, and the defense is stout, but will it be enough? We still don't have that answer in Week 9. But that's the essential question I think we'll discover an answer to as the season goes on. And the playoff selection committee will undoubtedly be paying attention to that.
Well, I agree. We'll have to wait for tomorrow and really for December 3rd to find out.